BTS to Harry Styles, 2026 is a concert comeback era. But their mental health boosters or disruptors. From battling intense ticketing wars to watching your favorite musician perform live, being a concert-goer is nothing short of an emotional roller coaster ride. 124,000 in line. To say that my journey of trying to secure a ticket to my first ever BTS concert was a roller coaster ride of emotions would be an understatement. Initially nonchalant, I prepped myself to be okay with the possibility of not getting a ticket, while secretly manifesting one nonetheless. As I came closer to zero, the anticipation intensified. Over 2 hours later, I entered the venue to select my seat. Unfortunately, due to some technical glitches, I got logged out and didn't get that prize ticket. My friend suffered the same fate, who was 30,000 steps behind me. Tick, tick, silence. All the nonchalance out the window. I felt genuinely bad, and because my mind is constantly overstimulated, I doom-scrolled Instagram, and my algo stereotypically featured two types of reels, those who won the ticketing war and those like me, who were crushed. I had gone through the same feeling when Coldplay came to India last year, and I wasn't able to buy a ticket back then, either. This got me thinking, why does it mentally affect someone to not score concert tickets for their favorite artist? And honestly, that's not the only aspect worth dissecting. Some aren't able to buy concert tickets because of the steep prices. I'm looking at those behind the inflated prices of Harry Styles' world tour. Splurging a large chunk of your bank balance for just a few hours of merriment is not an easy choice to make. And then there's the actual attending. As a short girly, there have been times that I've barely been able to see the artist and stick to watching the large screens instead. Wouldn't it have been actually better to enjoy their music from the comfort of your home and not in a tight space with sticky, sweaty bodies engulfing you? Yet, when attending Coldplay back in 2016, I realized the true essence of being a fangirl in concert culture. For those 2 to 3 hours, you forget reality and enter an interdimensional world where you're beside strangers, and all of you will have one common purpose: watch your favorite musician live in living color. Listening to Fix You Live first broke me into tears, and then healed me like a warm, comforting hug. This begs a question: is concert culture a mental health booster or disruptor? Jeannie Chong, aka known as Noonkai, a licensed clinician, mental health coach, and certified AMY, BTS fandom, believes concerts can benefit your mental health as they promote belongingness and social connection. Psychological research indicates that engaging in cultural activities like attending concerts lowers our risk of depression by nearly 50%. No surprise that music reduces stress, helps us relax, enhances our mood, and also aids in processing difficult emotions. Research also shows us that movement like dancing and jumping at concerts, doing K-pop choreo protect the brain. Joyful movement equals brain nourishment, she explains. Mirroring Jeannie's stance is Dima Abu Nusser, aka Dima Loves Drama, a popular digital content creator and a BTS ARMY staple since the iconic K-pop band's debut. Admitting that she feels claustrophobic and hates being in the middle of tight, big crowds at concerts, Dima, however, counters. To me, concerts are definite mental health boosters because I get to see my favorite artists on stage, and it's a beautiful, exhilarating feeling. I always make sure to stay at the back of the crowd if I'm in pit, or I get a seat, so I don't feel as claustrophobic. Yes, attending concerts can be a very anxious experience, especially for introverts. But once you become one with the music, and especially when crowds behave, it can transform into a magical moment. Dima, who scored tickets to 2 BTS concerts this year, Seoul and Paris, has a suggestion to enhance one's concert experience. One thing I'd like to see change is better stage structures that allow the audience to have a better outlook of the stage. Some stages have a weird configuration, and it takes away from the experience. On the other hand, Jeannie, who also scored BTS concert tickets in 2 U.S. cities, acknowledges the heartbreak and devastation that comes with not being able to see your favorite sing live and make memories because you weren't able to triumph over the intense ticketing battle. And, of course, it affects one's mental health. On how one can overcome this feeling, she advises how you can cope with the heartbreak and stresses to allow yourself to feel that grief. Admit it to yourself. It is heartbreaking, and it hurts, and it's hard. Show yourself some self-compassion in the way you're feeling. But all the while, as you navigate the grief and heartbreak, you must maintain the hope that, and go through reasoning, you can reach out to your own community or family and friends and maybe even find a way to secure one ticket. It's like getting over a breakup divorce, or family estrangement, having hope that you will heal and find peace in relationships that support your well-being. To share about it, the stress, with those who will validate you and you feel emotionally safe with. Then be hopeful you can actually secure a ticket by asking for help. Dima promises to be the eyes for those who weren't able to get those BTS tickets with her personal videos of the concerts. Don't feel discouraged. You will see your favorite artists. It will happen. It might take some time, but I completely believe in manifestation, and I believe if it's meant to happen, it definitely will, she concludes. Asterisk spoiler alert asterisk. If you're wondering whether I scored those BTS tickets, I did, with some help from my friends. More on that later.